Hey there, Pisces, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your mid-month reading. This is going to be a reading for April 14th through the 30th, and we're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies. Also, Pisces, if this resonates and you want to book a personal, all the info on how to do that is in the description box below. Oof. And of course, if you enjoy what I do and you want to say thank you, donation link is below. Any and every amount is greatly appreciated. And lastly, if you enjoy these readings and you want even more free readings, make sure to subscribe to my email list. I send out free extended readings every week, only to my email list subscribers. You can't get these readings anywhere else. Bottom of the deck, you get the Queen of Swords. Bottom of the deck, you get the Four of Swords. Main energy for the reading is the Queen of Swords. You want to heal something here. There's a lot of healing that needs to be done between you and somebody else. Pretty intense energies. You also have like a lot of major arcana showing up, especially in your current situation, which means that whatever this is, it's pretty intense. It's pretty serious. Major arcana are indicative of like your higher self, your soul. The fact that it's coming into play so strongly here in the current situation is letting me know that whatever this decision is, it's pretty big. The person that you're dealing with can obviously be any sign. I'm not saying a specific sign here. The numbers that I'm seeing are 21, 1, 20, and 16. I don't know. Oh, and 7. I don't know if 12. Oh my gosh. I don't know if those numbers mean anything to you. Well, let's see. In the recent past, you get the Knight of Swords, Ten of Swords, and the World. You're putting an end to something here. And when you put an end to something, you're putting an end to something. You're like, I'm ending this in the 3D and I'm ending this in the 5D, honey. Like, I'm taking the bridge, I'm burning it, and then I'm taking the ashes and burning those. I don't know what happened here in the recent past, but there's definitely a lot of ending. And you're the one that did the ending. You. If you didn't end this connection in the recent past, this reading's not for you. You can click off now. In the current situation, you get the Tower, the Judgment, and the Magician. You need to make a decision here. And I think Scorpio got the Judgment in the exact same location. You need to make a decision here, and you feel like you need to make a decision. It's almost like, you know how you need to make a decision and you're like, I know I need to decide. Like, you can feel like I need to decide, but for some reason you can't. I don't know why. We're going to see, because you're showing me, I literally feel like I'm pushed to the wall. I'm pinned in a corner, like I have to decide. I can't decide. I'm not in the position to decide. We're going to see why when we clarify this. In the near future, you get the Three of Swords, Seven of Swords, and the Hanged Man. You're a little bit stuck here. There is a little bit of emotional pain showing up here, and you keep bouncing back and forth between I'm dealing with it, I'm not dealing with it. I'm touching it, I'm not touching it. There's a lot of back and forth. Overall, though, you're stuck. The universe is keeping you stuck in these energies. It's trying to get you to realize something. And I don't know if you are or are not. Let's clarify. Let's see. We'll start off with the Queen of Swords, which is the main energy for this reading. Queen of Swords is clarified by the Ten of Wands, Hierophant, Ten of Swords. Yeah, there was a higher level connection here. When I say higher level, I mean you guys weren't just dating. There was commitment. There was some level of commitment here between you and this person. And it ended. And it hurt. And it sucked. And it was difficult. And you essentially, to avoid feeling all of those feelings, because remember, even though it ended, you still love this person and you know they still love you. So even though it ended, you're trying to not feel any of the feelings, the good, the bad, nothing. Like, you don't want to feel anything. And so what you're doing is you're just shutting off your feelings. You're shutting off your emotions. I can get that. I mean, the ending is very difficult. I can see that, and I can see how heavily it weighs on you. So it's just a little bit easier for you, at least right now, to just not feel anything. Let's look at the Knight of Swords in the recent past. Knight of Swords is clarified by the Five of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Page of Wands. You took the decision. You were the one that made the decision to end things. And you're showing me it hurt. It sucked. Like, I didn't want to lose this person. I didn't want to end this connection, but I needed to. I needed to because it was me making a calculated decision. This is like, I looked at the big picture. I looked at like everything, you know, from a bird's eye view. And I came to the understanding and the realization that it was in alignment for me with my goals, with my desires, with my future, with all of that, to just put an end to this. I don't know if your person, I don't know. Was it, why? I'm just curious why, if you feel comfortable sharing. Because you're showing me they were acting immature. They weren't on my level for something, whether it's financially, emotionally, intellectually, I don't know what it is. You're showing me they weren't on my level, and that's why I chose to end things. I don't know if that's the truth or it's just an excuse. You would know. Let's take a look at the Ten of Swords in the recent past. Ten of Swords is clarified by the Devil, Four of Swords, Temperance. You want to heal things. You really want to heal things with them. You're obsessively thinking about healing things after this ending. Sorry, not healing things with them, healing internally for yourself. You're showing me there is a pattern that I keep repeating in relationships, whether it's with this person or in multiple relationships. I keep repeating this pattern. I need to heal this. I've known that I've needed to heal this for quite some time, but something about this ending in the recent past made you realize like, okay, now is the time, Pisces. Now is the time to heal this. It's kind of like I've been dragging this healing for way too long. I should just do it. I should just get it over with. You know that. There's some hesitation with you kind of like, getting to it. And again, you get the Hangman at the bottom of the deck. You get it again in the near future. You know you need to heal this. You know this. And again, this is a pattern within you that you know needs to be addressed, but you keep showing me, I need to do it. I need to do it. I need to do it. It's on my to-do list. I just never seem to get around to it. The healing, that is. Let's take a look at the World in the recent past. World is clarified by the Fool, the Knight of Swords, which you just got in the recent past, and the Justice. You're showing me, I closed out this cycle, I put an end to things, and now I'm starting a new cycle. Starting from scratch, I'm taking action, it's going to be a balanced cycle, everything is going to be right. So it's literally like you ended things with this person, you're like, okay, this chapter is closed, starting a new chapter, right? And you're like, it's going to be balanced, it's going to be amazing, everything's going to be good, there's no more ups and downs, it's all level, it's all balanced, I'm going to make sure it's that way. I'm all about starting new cycles, but you're starting a new cycle when you realize that you still need to heal something from the old cycle, and you haven't. You're just glossing over it, and you're like, okay, one cycle's over, starting a new one next. That's it. You're still unhappy, by the way, as you're starting this new cycle. Which is letting me know that whatever happened in the old cycle, you haven't completely healed from it yet before you're starting this new cycle within yourself. Let's take a look at the Tower in the current situation. Tower is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, the Star, and the Page of Pentacles. So you're trying to figure out, remember the healing that we were talking about? The universe is kind of giving you little signals, little reminders, little like, hey, Pisces, you need to heal. It's almost like, how do I explain this energy? The way you would know if this is you or not is random things that are kind of like an inconvenience start happening. Like you randomly like spill your coffee all over yourself, or you somehow, sleep through your alarm, or there's something where it's like you feel like you keep hitting little roadblocks, and that's the universe's way of giving you like little tower moments here in the 3D world of like you're carrying some energy that you need to work through. You're carrying some, and you're just kind of like, how do I do this? How do I go about it? It's almost like you're trying to figure out like where can I pencil into my schedule this healing? You're not actually doing any healing. You're showing me like I'm making baby steps, small progress, right? You're not doing much. It's basically an excuse. You could be going much faster on this healing journey. You could dig in, you could work through this a lot faster. You're choosing to literally go like baby steps towards healing instead of just like, okay, healing, let me deal with it, right? I don't know why this is like this. I don't know. I can see healing is never fun, right? But you're like literally avoiding it like almost at all costs. Let's take a look at the Judgment in the current situation. Judgment is clarified by the Nine of Swords, Two of Wands, and the Chariot. Yeah, you need to decide. You need to decide what you're going to do about this pain. You are in pain over the ending, okay? But you haven't really dealt with it. You keep postponing it. You keep delaying it. You have to decide, like, when am I going to actually deal with it, right? And the universe is kind of like, you better decide fast, Pisces. I don't know why there feels like such a time crunch to focus on this healing. But the fact that the universe is pushing it so heavily, it's because it wants you to be happy. The universe is literally showing me, like, the reason I'm pushing so hard for Pisces to actually deal with this pain is because I want Pisces to be happy. The more they keep delaying the healing and working through the pain and working through the difficult stuff, the more they're basically delaying their happiness. Let's take a look at the Magician in the current situation. Magician is clarified by the Six of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. I understand. Bottom of the deck, you get the Ace of Pentacles. You want a new beginning with this person. You're showing me, like, even though they were inconsistent, or maybe they were a little childish, or a little, beneath you on some level, financially, emotionally, intellectually, whatever it is, even though they were not on your level, right? You do still want a new beginning with them. You're showing me I'm very drawn to them. I'm very attracted to them. I still view them like as my person. The pull, the not even attraction. It's more so like your draw towards them intensifies in the current situation. And you can feel that. You can sense that. You do want a new beginning with them. I understand it. I mean, endings are not fun, especially when you're not really showing me like what caused you to end things. Let's take a look at the near future. I'm going to start off with the Three of Swords. Three of Swords is clarified by the Four of Wands, the Judgment, and the Two of Cups. You get the Judgment in the current situation. This connection, right? You're showing me like, I know I need to decide what to do about it, but beyond needing to decide, I'm still working through all of my feelings. This connection does make you happy. This bond with this person makes you happy. This relationship makes you happy. You're realizing that in the near future. That realization causes you a lot of pain, Pisces, because you're coming to the realization of like, I had what I wanted, I ended it, and now I'm realizing in the near future, I ended something that I still want. I don't know if this is you speaking from a place of like, I'm so lonely, I'm in pain, or if you're genuinely just realizing like this person, this connection, like, I love them. It's a strong bond. I don't know where this is coming from, but you're coming to the realization of you essentially gave up something that you now want. Let's take a look at the Seven of Swords in the near future, Pisces. Seven of Swords is clarified by the Three of Swords, which you just got, the Nine of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. You're showing me I want this connection, I miss them, I'm in so much pain. And on the same token, you're like, yeah, I'm in so much pain, but am I actually in pain? Am I actually feeling pain? Do I just miss them? Am I just lonely? Maybe I need to drink a cup of coffee. You're trying to essentially use your brain, use your mind, use your logic as like a barrier to prevent you from feeling the pain. It's okay to feel the pain. You don't even have to act on it. But what you're trying to do is you're taking this pain that you're feeling and you're running it through your mind to try to filter it and give yourself like a different outcome. So it's kind of like an energy of like, oh, I'm hungry. Are you actually hungry? Maybe you're just thirsty. Maybe you just want a coffee. Maybe you're just tired. No, you're hungry. Your stomach's growling. You're not tired. You're not thirsty. You are hungry. Now, it's up to you if you want to eat or not, right? Like you don't have to eat, but if you're hungry, at least accept the feeling of hunger. That's kind of what you're doing, like with this emotional pain that you're feeling. It's like, oh, I'm in pain. Are you actually in pain? Or maybe you're just tired. Again, you don't have to do anything about it, Pisces. It's okay to just feel the feeling sometimes. Let's take a look at the Hanged Man in the near future. Hanged Man is clarified by the Five of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. You're stuck. You're stuck on the past here in the near future. There's a lot of woulda, shoulda, coulda showing up for you tied up to the past. I should have done this. I wish I did this. I shouldn't have done this. Blah, blah, blah. What you're doing, though, is you are trying to reason and rationalize why you did what you did, right? Oh, I shouldn't have said this and this, but I needed to say this and this because, it made the most sense at the time. The fact that you have regret and remorse tied up to the past and tied up to, what you did, what you said, how you acted, whatever, it's okay. You don't have to give yourself a rational excuse as to why you acted that way. The past is in the past, but you're kind of replaying it to try to make yourself feel better about it. And the universe is like, Pisces, why? What are you doing? There's no need to be doing this. And you're like, no, 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 but I need to. And that's why you're stuck in the near future. Instead of just experiencing the energies and the feelings and just letting them pass through you and moving past it, you're stuck on it because you're trying to like reason with yourself as to why it made sense for you to act in a way that you now, in hindsight, don't think you should have acted that way. You're trying to give yourself like excuses to make yourself feel better instead of just like, okay, shouldn't have done this, wouldn't have done this. It's in the past. How do I move forward? And you're just stuck. You're keeping yourself stuck in this energy by constantly trying to like give yourself excuses for your behavior in the past. Let's take a look at what the universe wants you to keep in mind, Pisces. From the universe, you get the King of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Yeah. You want to heal things with this person. You want to restore some balance, some communication, some give and take. This you know. You know this regardless of your feelings, your emotions, your fears, you know, I at least want this much. To restore some semblance of balance and exchange of energies between me and this person. Whether you're going to do anything about it, I don't know, but at least you're aware of it. So Pisces, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you here on the next one.